You have become two amazing young women.
In a rare and profoundly human moment, former President Barack Obama recently stepped into the public eye to share the news of his wife Michelle's breast cancer diagnosis, revealing a side of himself the world seldom sees. On December 22, 2025, the day Michelle shared her latest treatment update on Instagram, Barack, 64, released a statement through his official channels conveying the depth of his love, concern, and commitment. His words carried the weight of someone navigating the unimaginable challenge of watching the person he has loved for more than 3 decades face a serious health crisis. Barack described the diagnosis as a shock, a heavy emotional blow that left him grappling with helplessness and a profound desire to be a source of strength. The statement was a testament not just to his devotion as a husband, but to the humanity behind the public figure, showing that even those accustomed to leadership and composure can be profoundly moved when someone they love is in pain. Early Life and Family Foundation's Barack Hussein Obama Jr. was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Ann Dunham, a woman of Midwestern American roots, and Barack Obama Sr., a Kenyan student studying economics. From the start, his life was marked by contrasts and complexity, shaped by a multicultural heritage and the absence of a father. His parents' marriage, an interracial union at a time when such relationships faced social scrutiny, ended when Barack was just 2 years old, leaving him to navigate life largely under the care of his mother. Ann Dunham provided love, guidance, and high expectations, nurturing his intellect and instilling a sense of possibility despite the hardships they faced. She later remarried, moving the family to Indonesia, which introduced young Barack to entirely new cultures and experiences, broadening his perspective but also creating moments of challenge in a world where he often felt different or out of place. The early experience of shifting between cultures, coupled with the absence of his father, fostered in Barack both resilience and a lifelong quest for identity and belonging. Formative years and search for self. Barack's time in Indonesia and later his return to Hawaii to live with his grandparents shaped his character in profound ways. At Punahou School, an elite preparatory institution, he was one of the few black students, and this experience shaped his understanding of identity and inclusion. Although outwardly popular and intelligent, Barack wrestled privately with questions about race, belonging, and purpose, sometimes feeling like an outsider even among friends. In high school, he explored ways to cope with these feelings, from forming close friendships with other young people who felt marginalized to seeking outlets for self-expression. These formative years were marked by an ongoing search for identity and a desire to reconcile the various parts of his life: the American upbringing, the Kenyan heritage, the cultural shifts of childhood, and the desire to make sense of his own unique path. College and early career decisions. After high school, Barack attended Occidental College in Los Angeles before transferring to Columbia University in New York, where he continued to explore questions of identity, purpose, and the role he could play in shaping communities. Following graduation, he briefly worked in the corporate world, but quickly realized that success alone was insufficient. He sought a career that offered meaning and a tangible impact on others. This realization led him to Chicago in 1985, where he became a community organizer. His work focused on helping neighborhoods facing systemic challenges, such as poverty and limited access to education and employment. While the work was exhausting and often frustrating, it gave Barack an early understanding of leadership grounded in empathy, listening, and sustained effort, teaching him lessons about perseverance, collaboration, and the complexity of social change. Discovering roots and perspective. During this period, Barack made a journey to Kenya, where he met his father's family and explored his African heritage. The trip was both illuminating and emotionally stirring, as he came to understand the full scope of his father's life, including the obstacles and triumphs he had faced. The experience deepened Barack's sense of global perspective, reinforced the importance of family, and added nuance to his understanding of personal legacy. Returning to Chicago, he pursued law at Harvard University, where his academic excellence coexisted with the subtle challenges of navigating predominantly white institutions. Here he learned to balance confidence with humility, articulateness with approachability, lessons that would shape both his political and personal life. Meeting Michelle Robinson. At Harvard, Barack met Michelle Robinson, a fellow lawyer from Chicago's South Side, whose grounding presence and strong sense of self complemented his own journey. Michelle's insight, dedication, and perspective rooted in family and community offered both challenge and support, helping Barack grow as a partner and as an individual. Their relationship was marked by shared values, mutual respect, and an evolving understanding of how personal ambition could be balanced with family priorities. Michelle's influence was transformative, guiding Barack through both career decisions and the personal growth necessary for the partnership to thrive. Early political career. Barack's entry into politics began with the Illinois State Senate in 1996, a period that required navigating complex political landscapes while balancing personal and family responsibilities. Early campaigns involved difficult choices and learning experiences, including setbacks and losses that tested his resilience. Each challenge offered lessons about compromise, strategic thinking, and the realities of leadership, reinforcing his commitment to service and his understanding of the responsibilities inherent in public life. These years were as much about learning the mechanics of governance as they were about cultivating integrity, perseverance, and empathy under scrutiny. Path to the presidency. Barack's national recognition came with his keynote speech at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, which showcased his ability to connect with audiences through personal storytelling and hopeful, inclusive rhetoric. This pivotal moment launched him into the U.S. Senate and set the stage for his presidential campaign in 2008. While the campaign brought immense public scrutiny, questions of identity and political challenges, it also highlighted his capacity to inspire, unite, and lead. Winning the presidency in 2008 marked a historic achievement, reflecting not only personal ambition, but the culmination of years of resilience, self-reflection, and strategic effort, alongside Michelle's steadfast support. Legacy and personal growth. Leaving the White House. In 2017, Barack faced the complex task of finding meaning and purpose beyond the presidency. Through writing, speaking, and the Obama Foundation, he continued to shape public discourse and civic engagement, while also prioritizing family and personal reflection. These years have been marked by both achievement and a deep understanding of the limits of influence, the enduring importance of integrity, and the lessons learned from challenges and setbacks. Barack's journey illustrates the balance of ambition and humility, public service and personal fulfillment, and the ways in which identity, experience, and relationships continue to shape an individual's life long after formal roles end. Love and partnership with Michelle, central to Barack's story, is his enduring partnership with Michelle, a relationship built on trust, shared values, and mutual support. Their marriage has weathered intense public scrutiny, demanding careers and personal challenges, yet it remains a source of stability and inspiration. Barack's recent public expression of love and concern amid Michelle's health challenges reflects the depth of their bond, the vulnerability inherent in true partnership, and the capacity for empathy, presence, and unwavering support that defines enduring love. Their shared history, from college romance to raising daughters to navigating the presidency and beyond, highlights how mutual respect, shared vision, and emotional investment sustain a relationship through both triumph and adversity. Humanizing the icon Barack Obama's life, from childhood through the presidency and beyond, illustrates a profound human truth. Achievement and public acclaim do not shield one from personal struggle, doubt, or loss. His experiences reveal the universal challenges of identity, purpose, love, and responsibility. By sharing moments of vulnerability, particularly in relation to Michelle's health, Barack reminds the world that behind every public figure is a human story shaped by resilience, hope, and the enduring pursuit of meaning. This narrative transforms the perception of leadership into one of shared humanity, connecting personal triumph and challenge with broader lessons in compassion, empathy, and perseverance.